Hello, everyone, to the sandwich contest live stream. It's like a weird title, but yeah, welcome. We have Chris Rutledge with us. He helped us judge another one of our amazing contests, so please welcome Chris. Chris,
Hello.
thanks so much for agreeing to judge a bunch of delicious-looking sandwiches. It's going to be a tough.
Of course.
Moment.
Yeah, it was honestly, it was much harder this time than it was last time because I feel like the community has grown and there's like so much good work now. Yeah, it was, I don't know. It's tough. It was a tough one to pick, but yeah, you'll see probably also I have some personal biases towards really liking any kind of character based work. But I amazing work from everyone. Seriously, I'm like so impressed with the level of detail and just like sort of creativity in so many different ways that people are coming up with these tools. Super cool to see. So thank you everyone who submitted to this contest.
Yeah, and if everybody doesn't know, Chris is an amazing animator and creator himself, and you can check out his work on Instagram, Tokyo Megaplex, also on TikTok. Recently had one of your animations go totally viral, and I found it like scrolling around, found this crazy animation. We'll post a link to Chris's work. It's really incredible and really hilarious. So he's the perfect person to judge a bunch of wacky, weird sandwiches, especially the ones that are like slightly sadistic. The like this meow witch, please, which I was both horrified and eager to eat. So yeah, I'm excited to have you look at all these delicious moldy bread sandwiches.
And I just love sandwiches, so it's really perfect. Right.
That's true too. I've been really hungry for sandwiches. I'm like, people need to stop making food on Womp because I want to eat all the time. Yeah. Especially some of the ice cream sandwiches, I have to say, really got me because they are technically sandwiches. And yeah, super delicious looking. So I'm going to go through some of the submissions. We'll look through some of them. Chris, in the meantime, will continue to deliberate. I know that he spent some time looking at everybody's amazing creations, so he probably already has some winners and honorable mentions in mind, but we're still going to go through some of them and maybe change his mind. But yeah, I actually really wanted to start with this pixel sandwich, which
crazy.
This is my one of my favorites, which is really just like the effort into making something so simple that also looks like a sandwich is really impressive. And just kind of I don't know if I could do this. Like I don't even know how I guess they copied an emoji or something, but yeah, it's really incredible. So congrats, John. I really love this pixel sandwich. Any favorites that you have, Chris?
Yeah, I think immediately one that caught my eye, like that's on the screen, is the one right to the right of the pickle sandwich with the really thin sort of like pieces and then sort of the depth of field with the glass behind it.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I was like, coming to this, I was like, just like, I don't know, like it seems like a lot of work to make something like this, but yeah, it definitely has a nice, fun, sort of stylized sandwich look to it.
I wrote that it looked like typography because it almost looked like scribbles.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great. And a very, what is this? Is this like a ham and BLT maybe? No, is it a BLT?
It just looks so tasty.
Yeah, I haven't had lunch yet. So it's a pretty brutal competition. This is a brutal stream for me because I want to eat all of these. I also really appreciate the satanic sandwich.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Demon ritualistic just Satan's what Satan has for lunch, and yeah, appreciate the candles and the feeling of this. Always appreciate a good ritualistic sandwich made on Womp.
Absolutely. I would still eat it for sure.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, all of these are. I'm just loving looking at all these and like thinking of the ideas of like kind of the cleverness involved with some of the different ways they came up with for shaping certain things or coloring certain things or whatever. This is really nice with the floppy disk.
I
I haven't
know.
seen one of those in a while.
I know. I was gonna say. I mean, I'm always gonna have a sweet spot for something that's like something that's like retro and like unfortunately retro from my era, the floppy disk. I wonder how many people who use Womp today know what a floppy disk is.
I think I was like kind of right around the cutoff of floppy disks. I don't know how many more people younger than me use them, but I definitely use them to save my Word documents back in 4th grade and stuff. And then like 2 or 3 years later, we just switched over to USB sticks.
And used right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I did use the. I have to say I did use the floppy quite a bit. So I'm here with Destroyer and the floppy disk. Actually, it kind of also looks like a Super Nintendo cartridge
Mm,
as well. Very chunky.
totally. It's
Yeah,
a chunky floppy.
it's a chunky. It's like a thick floppy.
Yeah,
So yeah, I love this guy. Burger. Is a burger a sandwich? It technically, I suppose it is.
definitely. Definitely.
It does
No
because
question.
I wouldn't have like thought of a burger as a sandwich. So there you go.
Yeah, me neither, but I think it's undeniable. I mean, like, there's the whole chart of sandwiches versus like soups or whatever that people have, and the two different axes and stuff, and
So whole
like,
chart, what fits as a sandwich or not?
yeah.
You
So
should
people
have.
could have gone pretty crazy. Like, they could have maybe put in like a taco or
That's
something, and
yeah. It's a taco. I guess so. It's like flour and stuff inside. I suppose. This one I really liked too. Very abstract. I'm not sure what the sandwich is about, but it's got a lot of weird bacteria-looking, virus-looking things, and I just appreciate some
COVID
abstract.
sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. The COVID sandwich. Also,
Ooh, we got to look at the pickle guy. The pickle guy. I love this pickle guy.
yeah,
And it's. I don't even know if this is technically a sandwich. I feel like because I mean I guess it's an open faced sandwich is still a sandwich, but um,
that's a good point.
yeah,
It's
it looks
toast.
tasty. Is that mustard? Is it hollandaise sauce? Not sure. It could be cheese, melty cheese. But either way, I love the running pickle guy. I want to see him animated. Looks
He's
great.
got great shoes for just being a pickle. He's got these great shoes.
Really cute.
Yeah, he's
Really cute.
barefoot. Yeah. This
It's a
one's
really
great.
good pose. Yeah.
He's just really being rebellious by taking that sandwich on his back. I was gonna show this guy who I thought was really good too. Oops. I guess the remote's this guy, sandwich
Love
MRL.
this guy. This
Yeah,
this one looks more like hand sculpted than or it looks like surprisingly hand sculpted.
yeah,
It's very nice. I like the way it's stylized. I like the text and the little sort of asterisk sort of
yeah.
oh, and he's got a butt.
He's got a butt and he's got a
Even
little
though
logo on the
that's
back.
amazing.
I know. That's
Well
the
done,
man.
Mr. Lemonade.
Yeah, this one really caught my attention because it's a whole scene. I'm not. He's not happy about getting bit, and yeah, it's like a whole little scene, like a cartoon scene. So I really
Yeah.
love this.
This one's top notch. We should also talk about though down to the left of that. I was really admiring this crazy monster one that has the French fry legs.
This guy, yeah,
Um,
this one's
yeah,
yeah,
this is great with the scary olive eyes. I think that yeah, this one's pretty successful.
I thought so
Just
too.
fantastic work on the monster. He's got a little container behind him and stuff. And wow, yeah, if you look under the head, all the detail on onions and stuff too. I didn't even notice
Yeah.
when I was looking at it the first time.
Looks like a crab, right? With the fries. Yeah, it's really
Yes,
cool.
looks like a giant enemy crab for sure.
Coming at you. Yeah, this one's fantastic and really, really clever with the fries coming out of even the little container and the blood, the ketchup blood, I guess, coming out. Yeah, loving this guy. Well done. This is by Laucia 2.1. Very cool.
Thank you, Laucia 2.1. These are really inspiring. I'm getting inspired, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of admiring also to the bottom left of that really quickly. Just look at it for 1 second. But the very shiny looking kind of sandwich, like yeah, right there. With I like what they did a lot just with the top of the bread. Like it's really clever. It's a very subtle kind of little womping on there. It's just got it's nice and cute and clean.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah. Yeah, this kind of feels like a toy, when you would get like a toy burger and it would have like those, like especially the tomato feels like a puzzle or something. This is very nice.
Totally.
I love this kind of bread. I'm like
too many good ones.
And I also like that people were eating cats. Like I just really love all the sad cats in sandwiches, like the one below. Where was it? There was another really sad little cat in a sandwich. Oh, when did we start making cat sandwiches? I guess it's something from the internet, like putting a cat in a burrito or something. But yeah, there's a lot of cats being served.
Yeah. Very cute little cat.
Pretty cute, yeah. I can imagine chomping down on a cute cat. Yeah.
More amazing ones up here. This is crazy. The definitely we got Sandwich Boy. We got the one with the tongue. That's the what's the tentacle.
So good.
By Eugen. We got the knuckle sandwich.
Yep. By our own Frodo.
I mean, this one's just insane.
Yeah.
Frodo Fraggins. Well done.
Yep. Yeah, this one's pretty incredible. He went all out. Frodo is a master.
Frodo's a Womp legend.
I do like the gross burgers too. I have to do.
Oh yeah. Nasty Patty. You gotta like.
Yeah.
Give some respect for that classic SpongeBob reference.
But classic, exactly. Disgusting. And also the moldy bread sandwich is just.
I don't know about this one. I don't like this. I think we should get off this as soon as possible.
It's so accurate to what happens when bread gets moldy too. I remember that day I had just thrown out some bagels that got moldy, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually pretty accurate."
Yeah, they did finesse those colors nicely.
Yeah.
What's the peanut butter jelly clock one?
Oh yeah, it's
peanut butter jelly time. Oh my god, of course it is. Wow, well done, Amelia.
Yeah, it's a pun, I guess, or something of the sort. But yeah, peanut butter jelly time.
I was like, what's the title of this one gonna be? I know I'm like missing something here.
Yeah.
How could I be so foolish?
Then there's really cute ones. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say the one on the left is I really like that super cute one.
It's adorable.
I want to also Miss Potato. This one looks like definitely like I don't know, some kind of thing I would watch like a TikTok of someone getting in Japan or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is some kind of cute Japanese meme with sandwiches.
Yeah.
I love how the bread was like toasted right there, and yeah, it's adorable. I guess it is a bacon, lettuce, and tomato and egg.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I've been watching this, or I just finished watching this Netflix cooking show called 5-Star Chef, and seeing the way that they come up with like the presentation for all these like fancy meals and stuff is great. But I feel like you're getting a really nice kind of taste of just the presentation aspect with this whole Womp challenge.
Yeah.
Like all these people could be chefs purely from a presentational standpoint. We're not going to taste these, but like
we should do that, like Michelin star.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we can get a 3D food printer and print all these.
Oh my god. I would sit next to the printer and just like eat all day. This one is to me also sort of Michelin star.
This
Like,
looks kind of 5-star for sure. Yeah.
yeah, this is like too fancy for me, maybe. Like it probably tastes delicious, but it's like beyond my budget or my like palate. It's like some
Yeah.
fancy bakery that serves beautiful sandwiches. And I don't know what's inside of the sandwiches.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because the flour looks like it's being made out of like a slice of an orange or something,
Yeah.
and that doesn't sound like something I would want in a sandwich. But you know, when food is fancy, like I always say, like when it has two ingredients that I don't think would be good together, then I trust them that it's gonna, like if it has one thing that I don't like, I'm like I don't know if I want to get that. But if it has two things, then I'm
But you
like
don't
okay, they probably freaked this in some kind of interesting way.
it like cancels itself out into something delicious. Yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I agree. This one is definitely fancier than anything in my life, but I really love how it looks. And
I really want to call out also on the left, this little one, this cheese sandwich. This one I just was really partial to, just because it really gave me like this felt like a character in like a Rareware game for the N64. It's
oh my
got, which is like one of my biggest inspirations in my art is like definitely like I loved Banjo Kazooie. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day. This was like a little guy from like a Conker's Bad Fur Day like food level or something like that. But like
God.
Rare is all about they always put like the googly eyes on every kind of item and like just turn it into a character, and I just love that, and I love how goopy this guy
Yeah,
feels too. It's a small and kind of simple little character, but I think it works really well. I'm a big fan of this. This would be a good like
right
I don't
about
know
this. Yeah.
little icon. You should set this as your avatar, Rohan. Well
Yeah.
done.
Or like I can imagine it talking on Banjo Kazooie like
Totally, totally, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can follow from me. Yeah, I love that guy too. I have to like shout out to this one, Veggie Forest Burger,
Oh my
because
god.
this person wrote a poem alongside the actual challenge, and it has like just like ubi milk bread, leafy lettuce, overheated onion rings, balsamic void, mushroom mousse, and enoki. I mean, obviously, this is one of those Michelin. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna eat this.
Definitely. They burn the onion ring on purpose. That's fancy.
just, just even the balsamic void and mushroom mousse. As soon as you say
Yeah.
mushroom mousse, I'm like too fancy for me. But it does
As
look
soon as
beautiful.
there's a moose involved of any kind.
If anything's been purified into a mousse. That's what I say too. Anytime there's like foam on a plate, I'm out. It's too Michelin for me. So that one's beautiful just because it looks like almost like like I don't know, for a book, like the what's it called, like the cover of a book or like of a movie or something. Very cinematic.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
That's
Um,
what we have.
yeah.
Crazy
There's another
character.
cat sandwich there too.
Oh, and this
So
guy's
many characters. I'm just loving the amount of characters in this competition. Like
this guy's
I I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick any of the non-character ones, even though there are some very good ones, just because
there are
there's
some
too
good.
many there's too many characters that have just stolen my heart already.
I know
This one's great. This one's so good.
this one's so good. The candles in the back. There's a knife. It's sort of like a Halloweeny sandwich too. Got a little
Yep,
hat. I really love
very
how
much
this
so.
person used the same color on the back, even with the
Really like that. Really, really like that. I think that was really clever. I think this one compositionally works really, really well.
yeah. Yeah, it's tough, Chris. Tough stuff.
It's
I'm glad I
tough.
don't
I don't know. Yeah, I might have to.
get into the
I don't
ice.
know. I might have to shuffle my decisions
Oh
around a
yeah.
little bit.
See, I knew it. I knew once we got into looking at each one of them, you'd find some good stuff. I love once we got into it felt like as soon as things got hotter, at least in California, people started making ice cream sandwiches.
Mm,
It started to really kill me. because I really wanted to eat these ice cream sandwiches. And you'll see that literally they show up like later in the competition. And so, yeah, I love the ice cream sandwiches, of course. This one's particularly amazing because it also has like a little sandcastle. Like there's
Oh
the amount
yeah,
of detail this has. It's got a little sandcastle up here and little,
I
beach.
and
Yeah.
this one also looks very hand sculpted.
Mhm. Totally.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really really good.
Yeah, and it's like an island. So it's like the beach on an ice cream. I don't know, and it's got an eye. It's pretty great. Another ice cream sandwich that I saw around here is maybe that one is closer to the beginning, but there was another ice cream sandwich. You guys, if you see it, shout it out. But there was another ice cream sandwich around here. There's a bunch of more psychedelic craziness happening towards the end of the competition. I really like this fairy bread that's kind of exploding with this person spent all this time laying down a bunch of sprinkles, and I really appreciate that. It's kind of exploding out of this bread. And then there's another psychedelic one over here, Womp, Ahoy Wampwich Island, which is also like totally crazy, has a cool Yeti guy, and the sandwich treat, which is also more crazy
Ooh
psychedelic.
yeah.
The end of the competition, everything got a little bit more trippy, which I also appreciate. People got a little crazier. But this one's really cute too because it's got a bunch of characters and they're all watching the witch put together this very. I think this is Cheese Whiz. I don't know if everybody will agree with me, but if anybody is American,
It,
you'll know Cheese
it
Whiz.
it really ought to be. If it's not,
It's
I
like
don't
macaroni
know.
and cheese juice.
But yeah, this is a super nice 3D composition. This is like, yeah,
Yeah,
I want this to be. I don't know.
yeah. I just
Like
love everything
it's
happening
it,
here.
yeah, it works great from every angle too. Like there's so many different little
Yeah.
things going on in there. Man,
Oh man, Chris, you're suffering. I feel like you're suffering a
I'm
lot right
suffering. I am suffering.
now. Okay,
You're
anybody
making me
work?
change my mind
Oh yeah?
on
All
some
right.
of these.
Keep suffering because I'm going to show you this one. This one's really great. This is for anyone who's lived in New York, visited New York, or you're just from New York. This is such a classic breakfast. You wake up, you go to your bodega, and you buy a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a bagel, everything bagel. And yeah, you walk. This is like actually really funny because it feels like a trophy to New York. It's like, yeah, the Empire State, but let's put bacon, egg, and cheese on it. And then there's
And
just
this is another banger composition. Just like yeah, the whole thing really works well. It's really well conceptualized from the get go.
yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I this is not my skill set. I'll just make one weird character and then leave it at that. But like
I'll agree with that.
yeah.
I don't know if I can go in and make this amazing, like everything sesame seed. Are you an everything bagel man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I literally ate one 5 minutes before the stream.
Oh,
Um, so yeah,
nice.
I'm all about the everything bagel. Yeah, in New York, I would always go to this place, Bergen Bagels. That
Burger
I
bagels,
think is
yeah.
pretty great. I think it's pretty great. There's one right next to Pratt, which is where I graduated from, in the same building as the 3D animation department.
Yeah,
But
you hit one. I loved just choosing from all the bagels they have and getting the bacon, egg, and cheese is just the right move always.
yeah, absolutely.
So this one's got a nice like New York place in my heart for sure. What else
Yeah,
can I do? You? I'm just gonna torture you some more with some incredible. This one's really cute. The Sandwich Cafe. It's architectural and a
that is
little
nice. That is
sandwich,
nice.
and it's got some cute details. I just love the idea of this
Yeah,
little on the side. What is this? The meat, maybe?
yeah.
Yeah, super cute. Dumpster on the back. I just love all the details this guy has. Of
Did-
course, I'm gonna
did you-
love this one that tries to make an animation here as well, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Super
Wow.
original, yeah.
It's a comic, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little comic.
Um,
Really neat.
so One that I want to know if you saw also is, did you see this robot sandwich one?
Yes, I did. This guy. Oh my God. Yeah, you're so right. The like gear sandwich.
Yeah, like just that idea of a robot sandwich is great, and it
Yeah.
would have been great on its own, but it's really selling it that the robot is trying to eat this sandwich, like metal sandwich.
It's really hilarious to think of it as like, yeah, just the interpretation of the bread even, and it's like,
Yep,
yeah, and the screws falling out of the sandwich. Yeah, it's really made me think of Rick and Morty, like Gearhead. It's really hilarious. Yeah,
it's really nice. Damn.
yeah,
Did you look at the Caprese skater also?
yeah. But hold on, I'm gonna show you this one really
Oh
quick.
yeah, 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 yeah. This is another one that I really, really liked. The detail on this one
Yeah, this
is
one's
phenomenal.
crazy. I mean, of course, Lidas always does incredible stuff, but even if you look at like the little spinach leaf,
Oh
the
my
little
God, that's
stick
amazing.
pepper, and the way that they melted this mozzarella cheese and made the
It's
holes
stunning. It's
is
so stunning.
these like this is how mozzarella like reacts to being stretched and ripped and stuff. So yeah, the sandwich is just like also just really want to eat this. Like I'm not gonna lie, I want to really eat the sandwich. And I also love that the plate even has details on it. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. So well
I just
done.
want to know how spicy those peppers are,
That's
because
true.
I if they're really spicy, I'm all over it. I
Oh,
need.
really? I thought
I'm
you were gonna say the opposite. You like
Oh
spice?
no, 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 no! I'm a spice head.
Really?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I put like there's like a Trader Joe's like ghost pepper grinder that you can get of like ghost pepper flakes. I put that on everything. Um,
Really?
yeah, it's so good. I'm all about it. So when something's advertised as being spicy and it's actually spicy, I'm like thrilled.
You're in it.
Uh, and this looks like it might be spicy. I'm not sure about the peppers exactly. They look very unique. I want to know what kind of peppers these are.
I think these
Lightus, this is a specific kind of pepper.
Litus, you need to tell us what pepper this is, but I think that this is a shishito pepper, which is not spicy. This is all in my imagination because I hate spice because it doesn't allow you to eat your food in calm and tranquility. Instead, it like
Yeah,
it's like so I have no idea why spice, but I do find that Americans are really good with spice, contrary to people's beliefs. People believe that only
well,
Hispanics are.
especially compared to the vast majority of Europeans. Like when I go to Europe, I'm stunned by
What they
how little spice I can find. It's honestly my least favorite thing about Europe. But
Yeah,
uh,
the U.S. somehow everybody got spicy. I think that everybody just got the Mexican and maybe like other cultures, Thai and Indian. But
yeah,
I'm amazed by Americans' ability to take spice. And well done.
yeah.
I didn't touch that.
As Seth Jurgensen, I want to say, hopefully I'm
Hmm.
saying your name right, is the individual negative spheres for the bread. That was the thing that really caught my eye with that one for sure, like
Yeah,
immediately. But then I didn't even notice the incredible detail on the leaves. It's really
yeah.
really good.
It's not maybe that's basil or it could be baby spinach. I'm not
Oh
an
yeah,
expert.
yeah. I don't know.
I can't say the green leaves are my favorite thing to eat, but it's one of those. So you wanted to see the caprese skater? I know this is another good Italian
It's
delicious. Oh,
great. It's great. Is that a cucumber on there? I don't feel like that's a caprese thing normally.
oh,
So
oh no, Beth. Why?
maybe it is. Like I just don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with you that cucumbers have no place in a sandwich, and I know people are gonna hate on me, but no cucumbers on sandwiches for me. I mean, I don't know it's whether it's a caprese or not. Just
Yeah,
there's no place for cucumbers on a sandwich.
yeah.
That's just a personal opinion, but me,
I feel like cucumbers are the cucumber water is an amazing invention. I'm that's really where cucumbers belong to me is in refreshing beverage form. But especially I had some kind of like cucumber beer that was like one of the most interesting beers I've ever had. I wish I could find it again. It was just like some
Cucumber
place.
beer sounds really nice, refreshing.
But yeah,
Okay, so
um,
caprese has been we're deeming it not a caprese, but it's not going to disqualify you because you put cucumbers in there. But I really
well,
love. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, no, well, you're about to say that the pesto looks insane, and the frills of the lettuce is just also like it's really really nice detail.
And we've got some
Um,
balsamic vinegar, I think, coming out as well. That's what I want to believe, that there's balsamic vinegar spilling out of there. And
yeah,
cute little Womp bracelet. So,
this is another one that I would love to see animated.
I
Um,
know.
it
I
looks
know.
so cool.
Yeah. Well, hopefully very soon will be. I won't drop any hints to what we're working on, but hopefully sometime soon we'll be animating stuff on Womp. Hopefully. Next competition. I don't think it'll be that soon, but sometime soon. There's one more sandwich before I'm going to send you off to deliberate for the
Yeah,
final time,
yeah, yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Just show. Well, okay, just two more. First, the Leaning Tower of Cheese. I
Yep.
thought was
This
really
is
smart.
nice. This one's really nice. This is this
Yeah,
looks like this looks like something you'd see in the MoMA or something.
yeah, yeah,
It's just
exactly.
I like the nice clean composition.
And then a very similar
This is
one
great.
called Rereading the Plans, which I just love how the construction workers are trying to figure out how to make the sandwich, and that this person spent so much time like on the mechanics of like what would make the sandwich crane, which I love. And this guy's just confused. Like, why? I don't know what he's confused about. They're fighting about something. I don't know. I just love this. This is like hilarious. It's called Rereading the Plans, which I think it just makes me so curious as to what the story behind that is. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many that it's hard to even go through all of this. The forbidden grilled cheese is hilarious as well.
It's really good.
So yeah, Chris, I'm gonna send you off. I'm gonna keep looking at some of these, but I'm gonna
Ooh,
send you off, and good luck. Look at
right.
everyone's again. Take a little look. We'll give you, I don't know, 5 minutes on the clock,
Yeah,
and
you
I'll.
may have changed my mind on one or two of these.
Oh yeah,
Let me see how I can do this.
we'll
I'm gonna
see.
give me a minute.
Okay. Now let me just get. Okay, let's coordinate with Yuri. And I just wanted to point the sushi sandwich out, which I'm not a sushi expert at all, but this was one of the outlying risky sandwiches, which is the sushi sandwich, which is really, I don't know, isn't this supposed to be like this is going to just be me talking about sandwiches until Chris comes back. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about what's happening with Womp as well. But um, this one caught my attention just because I didn't know that sushi, or like I just like that you took a risk, Murder Cool, with making a sushi sandwich. And I don't know if somebody knows what this, if there's such a thing as a sushi sandwich. I'm interested in hearing from you. Just a few other ones I wanted to call out that we didn't have a chance to look at with Chris. Burger Boy is amazing. Entropy, so good. So like 90s style. Loved all the details. Like you obviously have a very clean style. Loving all the gradients you used on the straps and on the actual burger meat. And yeah, this is just so. I feel like this is a toy. Like it's ready to be a toy. So well done. Really loving this. Um, there's a few other ones. We did touch on this one really quick, but I have to say, Eugen, this one's so great. Love the like weird glassy saliva coming out. The tongue is amazing. It's got goopy saliva on it too. I just love that people went for disgusting sandwiches. I thought that was really hilarious. And this one is one of my favorites too. And like, yeah, all the cheese, not the cheese, the onions are like the teeth. I don't know. I love this one. So well done. Just a few more. This one is amazing. The Jill sandwich, peanut butter and jelly is so cute. Love the use of perspective. Like the character is adorable. I just love this idea. I don't even know how you came up with this idea of this character coming out of a sandwich like this. It's like very, yeah, it's just so original and It's like sad because this is going to be eaten, but also hilarious. I don't know if this is like a character that already exists, but I just love this. Absolutely love this post, and I just love the depth of field here as well with these plants and this peanut butter. So really, really awesome stuff. I also wanted to talk about Kraken Witch, which I thought was beautiful too. Awesome style, Diane. Really great use of colors. The goopy sauce filling out is amazing. Yeah, you just have an awesome. Sometimes you can just tell people have this great style, or like they're just maybe are illustrators or something. And this one definitely has that vibe, and I'm loving the typography that comes with it. Super, super well done. We didn't get to the fruit Womp, which I should have brought up, but this one's, I think, is a really popular one and also looks so fluffy and delicious and cute. And also, the scene is just amazing. Like, you just built a whole scene. Milk Teeth makes amazing work. I just love the name as well, Milk Teeth. Check out their profile. And this piece is just, I think, it's just amazing. I just love all the little fruits.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
The
I'm
suffering.
suffering quite a bit though.
Oh my
So
God.
all right, should we go through this? You have my document, right? Should we go from
Oh,
the bottom the
let me see.
bottom the bottom up and then
Yeah.
top down for the top three? I want to preface this with first of all, I had to add a 6th honorable mention last minute because I really couldn't remove one for the one that I just added, which you'll see is the first one. It's the one on the bottom that I had to add. But also a lot of this, like the core of this, was really like gut feeling. Like if it hit me really hard, like immediately, then I feel like part of that had to do with the fact that when I saw it in the like kind of the thumbnail, I was like, this works really well immediately, you know? So it was harder for ones, I think, to kind of like win me over time, but there are a few that did.
Okay.
But definitely I'm obviously very biased towards character stuff. And I'm also obviously like, really kind of going for my gut here. And
Okay.
so this is very much biased, not objective what the best is, but here are my picks.
All right.
So yeah, you ready to start from the bottom here?
We start from the bottom. As the first honorable mention, we have, of course, the New York everything bagel with a pigeon on the top. Congrats, Drew Albinson.
So yeah, I just had to add this because I was like, man, this just is a stunning composition. Like it really is just really well thought out. Honestly, this one could be a winner. Like, and I feel like if I wasn't the one judging it, it easily would be in the top 3. But yeah, just because it wasn't a giant, New York building sandwich monster character with big googly eyeballs, it just made the honorable mention, unfortunately. But amazing work, Drew. I love this, and I'll be following your future creations on Womp.
Yeah, well done. And yeah, Chris really does those characters, but next time maybe. It's a good job.
And this was the other one that I ended up adding at the last minute. I just again love this one compositionally, brilliant. Really fun take on the sandwich. I love the way that they use the color. Yeah, I think it's really stunning. I think this one. I think is it Ulti? Very, very promising stuff, and I'm again looking forward to seeing what else you do moving forward.
All right, so that one's the second honorable mention. We have a third honorable mention. Man, these are so good. I don't envy your job. Let's see if I can find the third honorable mention is Sandwich MRLMD. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is this?
Mr. Lemonade. Yeah, Mr. Lemonade, again, really well done. Love the detail. I liked looking at this in full 3D and seeing a little butt in the back and your little it's just like, yeah, clearly, this person is a talented kind of character / graphic designer. And yeah, I'm also keen to see more of their stuff, and I love the sculptorly sort of nature of this. I feel like, uh, yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
Well
great.
done.
Okay, so that's number 3. Wow, we've got number 4. Honorable mention is going to be the cute bear launch. Man, which one did you choose as winners? These are all so good. I don't know. I know it's such a tough thing. So this is
It's
number
really tough. It's really tough. Yeah, this one,
potato.
it looks so tasty and cute, and it's just nice and warm and inviting. And I wanted something to help kind of balance out the previous entry for Mr. Lemonade. I feel like it brings us back into a nice kind of cute, less disturbing sort of character-y thing. But this feels like it could also actually be like easily like a food that you would get in like Little Tokyo or whatever, and that people would be posting all over TikTok, like I was saying
Yeah,
earlier. So yeah, well done, Miss Potato, on this.
yeah. I'll expect to see more of these on Instagram. Like, I just feel like this could be a meme for cute.
Totally.
Okay, number 5 is going to be Mr. Lightus with the incredible twisty pepper sandwich. That is
Amazing. This one's so and seriously, like this is one of the only ones that just didn't really have any characters in it. And so you should this
put
is
a
this considering that this made my honorable mentions and doesn't have any characters in it, like you might as well be first place for that. So well done on this one, Lightus. This is really stunning. And
congrats. Yeah,
I gotta let me know what kind of peppers those are.
yeah. Please do update us on what peppers is there. Okay, the 6th honorable mention is sort of cheating because they belong to our team, Frodo Fraggins, but we have to mention it because you did such an incredible job. But really crazy job, Frodo.
Yeah.
We're obsessed with your work, and
I I I love the concept too. It's knuckle sandwich. It's great.
is that a
Yeah,
saying, the knuckle sandwich? I think it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. That I mean, I feel like that was like a '90s saying more so. But yeah. I feel like there's a whole phrase to go along with it that I'm missing.
Yeah, I felt like this
Uh,
is like a pun of some sort of like I'm gonna give you a
what
knuckle.
is a knuckle sandwich?
It's like
A knuckle sandwich is a punch in the mouth with a fist. The idea is
wow.
that the sandwich is the hand. The origin of the expression knuckle sandwich is uncertain, but many experts trace the term to American movies in the early 20th century. Oh, I guess it's pretty old then.
It's like I
Why,
don't
I
know.
ought to give you a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, yeah, I oughta. Okay, this
I
is
guess it's not
awesome.
a 90s thing. Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Frodo. Well, Frodo's work usually is very 90s looking, I think, or like maybe yeah.
Yeah, I also I feel like this is one of the few options or few entries I've seen that even made use of the translucent or the transmissive materials and stuff, and I like that. It's super nice. So yeah, well done, Frodo.
If you get a
I
chance,
didn't
though,
realize Frodo was on the Womp team though. So
yeah, he recently.
um,
Yeah, last time he wasn't. No, he recently joined the Womp team, and he's look at this detail he put. He like frosted the Womp thing. It's yeah. If you guys get a chance, check out the post and look at all the details because it's pretty wild. But he's disqualified for being a Womp team member. Sorry, Frodo, for being a Womp team member. I suppose. Too bad for you. He gets all the other perks though. Okay, now let's go into the winners. All right, ready for the winners, everyone? In place number 3, which wins them. I can't remember what the prize was for number 3. I should know this. A good prize for place number 3 is one of my favorites, and it's going to be Burger Boy. Congrats, Entropy. Your placement
yeah,
with Mr.
this one's
Burger.
just amazing. This is just an amazing character. I would love to see this character used in more stuff. But yeah, really impressively done with Womp, and just really stylish guy.
Yeah.
Um,
And thanks for allowing us to remix him. Like you've been, yeah, generous enough to open source Burger Boy. It's great. I'm going to be checking out how you made the shoes and how you made like all of these amazing gradients and stuff. So It's like one of my favorite things to just go in and see how people made stuff. So congrats, Entropy, you're number 3. Number 2 is another one of my favorites. Wow, we have similar tastes, Chris. Ice cream sandwich. Well
This,
done.
yeah.
Your
Again, this one I just love the vibe of this one. It's a really unique Womp character. It's yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. It's fantastic. I love the way it looks. I love this character design. Super nice one.
Yeah, it's great. And it's like it like embodies the messiness of eating a really crazy ice cream sandwich. So great job, water your fish. And definitely do water your fish. All right, let me see. And place number 1, drum roll.
Oh yeah.
This is all news to me. Oh my god, you do have my secrets. This is so funny. And place number 1 is the forbidden grilled cheese. So
yeah. This one, I mean, this one just is again, like I was saying, this one immediately from the thumbnail, I was like, this is gonna be one of my favorites. But yeah, it's super cute. It's I love the look of the little mousies that we have here. I love the look of the cheese. I love the look of the bread. I like that it's just a big block of cheese. Yeah, it's great. Also, I feel like it's kind of like, I feel like in a way like a piece of Swiss cheese is almost like the Utah teapot of like SDF modeling. It's like, you know, it's like the first thing you got to make when you're so it's kind of like this weird almost like sort of homage to like, you know, the tool itself in a funny subtle way. But yeah, I like this one a lot. It's very simple but effective, and yeah, well done, Ajinomoto.
I was going to
But
Ajinomoto, but I think it's Ajinomoto. But I think that's another way of saying what is it? I don't know. I think Ajinomoto is something famous. I'll have to look it up.
The little crumbs and stuff are so nice too. I mean, I love that he's holding the little like he's conquered it with the olive on the top. I mean, this is just like all of these top ones are, I feel like more clever than anything I could have come up with.
I know.
But yeah, I love these. I really regret that we couldn't pick more of them. Again, we went through a bunch of the ones that we really liked in the stream. I mean, that one with the tentacle tongue is so great, and like really just like barely didn't make the cut. And you know, if I just woken up like, you know, slightly earlier or slightly later, maybe my decision making would have been different, and that would have made the cut. Same with the that little guy that I was talking about that reminded me of the Rareware character, or I don't know, just all. It's so hard to pick the monster. I love all these, and I can't stress enough how. Oh, and of course the pickle guy. Honestly, I should have put the pickle guy in there. I kind of screwed up on that, but you know, they're all so good. I feel like we can maybe give that 6th honorable mention that doesn't go to a team member to this one instead.
Oh, okay. We take it away from Frodo and we give it to.
Yeah, sorry, Frodo.
It's okay.
We're revoking it.
Yeah, Frodo. We celebrate Frodo on a daily basis, so we can can take that honorable mention away and give it to ES Cash, who's obviously done an incredible job. Yeah, with this run sandwich run.
Yeah, U10 did the tongue with the tentacles. Yeah. That one's so good. Well done, U10.
Yeah, they're all so good. I'm sure a lot of these will end up being staff picks. So thanks, guys, so much. Oh, we didn't talk about Jay. Jay's now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Also disqualified.
This one's amazing too. Yeah, damn. I should have picked this one too.
Yeah, I know. So many, I know. But one thing that I'll leave everyone with, which I thought was really good that you said, was that you picked ones that the thumbnail really called the attention, right? Like,
Yes, yeah, totally.
that's
And that's
something.
a tough thing too. I feel like that's a really good approach in general when you're trying to design it, is try to come up with a good thumbnail first, because once you get too into the details and stuff, which I always do, once you
Yeah,
do that, then you zoom out, you realize like, yeah, it's you're better off having kind of started with something just that looked, maybe it would be cool to try womping with a really small browser window and seeing how that kind of
with your
helps just get a sort of structure in there compositionally or whatever.
that's
um
yeah. The ones that have good thumbnails usually also really caught my attention as well. But yeah, everyone did an amazing job. Thanks so much, everyone. Congrats to all the winners and the honorable mentions. We have some updates coming to Womp very soon. I know we haven't updated everyone on the product, but that's just because we're working really hard on some awesome updates. I know I've shared some of those updates with you, Chris, but I'm excited to update everyone on what's happening with Womp. You might see some sneak peeks. We have a Womp Lab going on, but yeah, we'll catch you all on Discord and on social media. Thanks so much for joining the contest and the stream. And thanks, Chris.
oh
Thanks
yeah, of
for sharing.
course.
Really follow Chris. He has an amazing Instagram account, and I follow you on Instagram and on TikTok. Your TikTok account.
Yeah, well, I got all these great guys that I got to follow now on Womp. So i'm
Starting with
i'm adding everyone to my follows here.
great.
Some
All
really good
right.
stuff.
Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks, Chris. And I'll see you guys later.
Sweet, thank you.
Bye.